recording, and away we go. Chapter 25, Mixed Troopers. The target just started moving. It will soon enter our airspace. We hailed it, but there's no response. Could it be those parts we heard about from Professor Kazuhara? No, there's no planned deliveries today. Outside of emergencies, it's not like there'd be any customers coming this early in the morning. Emergencies, huh? It's coming, just in case. Everyone be on your guard. And here's Ariel. I somehow made it to the Tesla-like Institute intact. And what's more, the Steel Dragons are here. Is that a personal trooper? The right arm has... I think that's a revolving stake. And the right arm is equipped with... And the left arm is equipped with a third-generation machine cannon? It's a lot like the old Tyson, then. I haven't heard anything about making a series based on it. Is it a copy? Speaking of that, the shoulders look a bit different. It looks like it has a bit more of a loose posture than the old Tyson. But what I'm worried about is the body. More importantly, who's piloting it? I'll try and contact. Huh? They called first! I have no reason to fight you. My name is Ariel Org. I was part of the Gaia Sabers, the special battalion under direct control of the President. I was attached to the Beta Sabers. Beta Sabers? And it's a girl! You said was. What's going on? I have left the Gaia Sabers. Huh? Why would you do that? I came to tell you about some part of the truth behind the Gaia Sabers, and my mech, the Flicker-Eye Geist, shall be the proof. Something that had you to desert the unit, something you had to desert the unit you were a part of to tell us? This is serious, isn't it? It's a bit hard to swallow, honestly. I understand. I'm going to eject and leave you the Flicker-Eye Geist. I leave the investigation to you. What does she mean by that? And here's Jonathan. Everyone listen to what she says. Are you curious, Chief? So what makes us scientists, Raji? I'm interested in that machine's body. That thing looks like a core. I agree with you there. They noticed the part from Falcon almost immediately. Like Professor Wong said, they can... High energy readings headed this way. They look like armed mechs. Huh? That's as far as you'll go, Ariel. Duhan, you followed me. That's right. After shooting Eric Wong, I cannot let you just run away. Professor Wong, is he okay? You were too kind when shooting him. He's still alive, and thanks to that, we knew where you would go almost immediately. Now in telling so no one doubts the Professor at all. That unit, do you remember something in? Why are you here? You know me? And then he's alive, and he's working with the Steel Dragons. Heh, both the deserters are here. You got the worst luck. What? You didn't know? Just like Ariel, he's also a former Gaia Saber soldier. What? Nani heck? I was with the Gaia Sabers? You lost your memories. Of plotting your escape even if it meant blowing yourself up? Who are you? I'm Duvan Org, the leader of the Beta Sabers. Org? The same name as Ariel. I have no reason to fight you. I'm only interested in retrieving the deserters. Duvan, I will not return to the Gaia Sabers. I know the truth about Professor Ozunu and about the Falcon. They're the head core. What? Is that true? Yes, I found it out. And then ha! I see. That's how it is. It's fine by me. Huh? Wonderful. It'll be powerful enough for me. Duvan, are you being serious? Oh yes. If you have the Falcon as a power source, then we can fulfill the true purpose of the Idealants. I'll rise to the top out of all the other Gaia Sabers. And then... Duvan, Project Idealants has been twisted to something Professor Ozunu never intended. The twisted one is Ozunu. The twisted one is Ozunu. After all, wasn't he the one that was purged? That's wrong. I know what you heard from whoever you heard it from, but I won't forgive you if you oppose me. Beta 1, all units. Retrieve Ariel and... Ing, was it? Now wait a minute. I said I had no reason to fight you guys. This is a Gaia Sabers problem. Even still, aren't you being too harsh? Ing still hasn't got his memory back. Lieutenant Rio. Doesn't matter. We're taking him back. If you try and stop me, you'll be traitors. What? The Gaia Sabers led by the President, the same person who leads the Federation. You don't want to start trouble. Is that a threat? It's not a threat, it's a warning. If you ignore it, you won't only lose your position as members of the Federation military, but as Federation civilians as well. You're saying we should prepare for life sentences or execution? What? Exactly. If you just let them go, you won't break any laws and you won't have to face that kind of punishment. If you just say that out of the blue... Everyone, don't interfere with the Gaia Sabers. Chief! Just as they said, if you get violent, it won't just be your problem. All the Steel Dragons will be in trouble. So, you're saying we should just shut up and watch? That's right. They're not DC remnants or aliens, they're soldiers fighting for the Federation. Just like you. They're right about that, at least. Everyone, your concern is enough. This is my battle. I'll settle this with my own hands. Settle this? You plan on defeating me with that failure of a Geist? If I have to. Now you've done it, Ariel. And now, Ing, Duran, I will not go with you. Huh? Ing! Even if the Gaia Sabers could restore my memory, I have a strong feeling that I can't go back there. But, even still... I want to know my past, but I don't want to cause trouble for you all. Fiona, the Federation troops can't move, but we... No, the Tesla Labs would be in trouble if we did. So you're fine with this? Calm down, Raoul. Look at the monitor. There's a message from the Chief. This is... That's right, if Ratzel comes back, there'll be an enemy the Gaia Sabers have to chase. Sorry to put you all in this position, but all we can do now is buy time. Rob, what of our other plan? Basically, Ratzel's like the world's biggest fucking wanted criminal. So he shows up, they gotta chase him, even though he's the goodest boy of all time. Set into motion. The containment cloak and the patch armor should soon be finished, though we did have to use AD tape to keep the armor on. If worst comes to worst, use the remote control. We may be able to buy a bit more time. Please, hurry with the preparations. Ariel, do you know about my past? A little bit. That's fine. Tell me after this. Sure. Ariel, Ing, I won't let you take your time. Here they come. It's got the Weissritter's head and body with the like Einz core in it, all Tyson's arms, and the Weiss's legs, I believe. Well, like they're applicages, but it's the Weiss's legs. This is Ariel having a good time. Revolving steak, revolving steak, revolving steak, revolving steak. Yeah, even so. Just a big old ball of jelly that you sit in. It's fucked up. Revolving steak. Revolving steak. Okay, let's go. Revolving steak. Revolving steak. Revolving steak. And I can't do anything to these guys. I can heal with them though, at the very least. And I'll probably throw down a confusion. And at least... Oh no, so Bullet's just in the full thing. And then... I guess Yuki will just show up later, like, it'll just spawn in it, or maybe the game will crash and fuck everything up forever. But that's fine too. The strength of the Leon. It's useless, Gaia Sabers.
今度は僕の番だ。
You railgun, get him.
この俺が
Impossible! I'm me! Pop for the fuck out of this dude.
我らこそが外敵を撃ち地球を守る剣なのだ。ターゲットロック、キャスクミサイル発射。
Nice airburst missiles, idiot.
追撃する。シーケンス BT5。
Revolving stake. Revolving stake.
奴のレンジ外から攻撃すればこいつからは逃げられん。
At this range, I've got it.
Flickr. いい反応ね。行きましょう、フリッケラ。
Let's go, guy.
リボルビングステーク。貫きます。
Ariel's from Real Robot Revolution, and every time you do her basic attack, which is the revolving stake, she just goes revolving stake, revolving stake, revolving stake. It's just fucking hideous. Do a big move.
アルトアイゼンもどきめ叩き落としてやる。キャスクミサイル。
Alright, Princess or Titan, let's see what you got. Yeah, like, Duvan and Ariel have got really cool outfits they wear. Their deal as Idealants is they're artificial humans that are, like,
行きましょう、フリッケラ。
supposed to lead humanity to, like, better times. Like, they're really good leaders, they're really good at organising things, and they're supposed to guide humanity to a better future. And the thing she's discovered, the secrets of Project Idealants, is they have like a 3-year lifespan. To stop, like, supposedly just to, they do it, they lead humanity to a better place, and then they die, and then you get a new one. And it's supposed to be to prevent what happens to Duvan, but it sort of just makes Duvan worse. But it's supposed to make it so if any of them do go mad, just because they are superior, they don't got long before they just fucking die.
奴のレンジ外から攻撃すればターゲットロック。
But Duvan has already gone mad with power. He's like, but we're the best. And then when he finds out that he's gonna die soon, he's like, now I just need more power to make me live longer. It'll be good as
あな
hell.
たたちとはたもとを分かったのです。行きましょう、フリッケラ。シーケンス MS1。ステーク。行け。
Steak.
これでとどめ。ファイヤー。
Got him. Oh, Magnum Stake. So she's got Revolving Stake, Magnum Stake. 3-barred machine cannon, split missile. Something launcher. Oh, it's the big rocket thing. Like the one where it's just a huge fucking brick device. And the SR point is defeat all enemies except Dilban within 3 turns, but we don't want the SR point. No, it's okay, Pagor. They fix it. At the end of the game, she's like, well, I'm gonna die soon. And they're like, but Lammy is an artificial human too, so, I mean, she's not got an expression date, maybe we can fix it. And then Eric Wong comes in right at the end, he's like, oh hey, I studied Lammy's body. And I know, like, we can fix it, Ariel. Like, we can make it so you just have a normal lifespan, you'll be fine. You can live as long as Lammy, it'll be brilliant. And then Glacies is like, well, I'm gonna die in like 3 years too. And Josh is like, Eric Wong, you fixed Ariel, can you fix Glacies? And he's like, nah, sorry. He's just like, oh, fuck you, dude. It's like, oh, we can fix Ariel, but Glacies? Sorry. The go again. The beautiful go again. And Devon gets absorbed by AI1, but I'm pretty sure he gets spat out again. And I was really hoping that in Moon Dwellers Ariel got a combo attack with Excellent, and maybe ATX team had a 3-way combo with Kyosuke, Excellent and Ariel, but I think it's still only Kyosuke and Ariel. Magnum Steak. Magnum Steak. Yeah, so this will be the launcher. Yeah, so this thing, the Canis, or Canis, is in dog. There's lots of dogs in this game, like loads. Yeah, this thing. And then, show me that. The Igretta has got an upgraded one of these that's blue and it's got bigger wings and it's got a big gun that he yells Carver with, and it's like, oh, so this is like a prototype Bergola sort of deal with the Carver, and it looks a lot like it, and I think that's meant to be where that's heading, because they're like, oh look, this is what will become the Bergola eventually when we add that to OG World. Yeah, like Ariel, they're like, oh, we can fix her. And then, what about Glacies? Nah, sorry. Can't do shit. And she's like, ah. And it's even more fucked up, because Ariel's just like a regular, okay, here's the one. Are you really challenging my there's with that defective machine? I can at least control this, but, yeah, I can at least control this, but with an Arles and a Falcon. I told you, it's a power made for me. The, yeah, but like, Ariel's like a regular person who's gonna lead a regular life, whereas Glacies, like, throughout the game, is like sitting there going, how do I put food in my mouth? I've never eaten before. So she's got 3 years to learn like loads of really basic shit. Like there's a scene where she's eating food and she's dribbling food all down herself because she can't work a knife and fork. And it's like she's gonna have a bit of a rough stuff time. Okay, now I'm not gonna attack nothing. The jokers will just chill out. So look at the Ales guys.
金で何ができる。だけアレスガイスト。俺たちの前に立つ者どもを。
Ales Geist is all of the ghost.
私たちに託された本当の役目、それは
Good. We failed the SR point. Just as I wanted. Rolling steak. Rolling steak.
行きましょう、フリッケライ。リボルビングステーク。ファイヤー。まだです。
これ以上は。
Huh, not bad, but I don't plan on wasting any more time. Whoosh! Yeah! And they're running around. Ugh! Ales, it's fast! This unit isn't as slow as you might have thought. At this rate, people who resist die. Bonk. Ugh! Ing! Duvan! Don't move, Ariel. Ing's life is in my hands now. I don't really want to go this far either, but you won't cooperate. No, I can't take this anymore. You can't buy any more time. At this rate. Chief, there's no choice. Raise the hangar, send it out. You're next, Ariel. I understand, stop the attack, I surrender. Ariel! This situation is even worse than I could have imagined, because I was careless. Good. Open your cockpit hatch and put your hands up. Gah! Who? Who shot him? Who's that? It's Amara. Ryoro, it's her. The machines that destroyed the Huckabeans, but why is it here? I've confirmed Ing's location, and what's more is with the Steel Dragons, just like he predicted. But is she part of the Gaia Sabers too? You're a nuisance. Who the heck are you? An order from headquarters? Why now? Just when I had found the deserters. And then Amara tell me, I guess I have priority over him, but I won't be revealing my background just yet. Ariel, I'll give you one chance to reconsider, but don't forget what happened here. Off he goes. Gavan. Don't think poorly of me, Beta Saber, but thanks to you, I was able to sense Ing's presence. Ariel, is that unit with the Gaia Sabers? I don't recognize it, no. I need to bring Ing in, dead or alive, that's his order. Wah! Ing! That unit's not with the Gaia Sabers, so we can attack it. Everybody, help Ing! And then just Amara yelling, don't interfere! Stay out of it! She shoots everybody. Yeah! Good! Rob, is it ready yet? 16 seconds! Even if you resist, it's not like I care about what happens to that mech. It's no use. At this rate, I'll be... die. I'll be killed. At this rate, without knowing my past, I'll be killed. Wing, 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 wing. Ah! This feeling is... could it be? And now Ing has gone all weird. A mech I can use. A mech here I can use. The Grungus 3, the Ryujinki. No, I need something that lets me channel my powers. The hatch is open. Go! Ash, launching. That machine. Ash? Can it be launched in that condition? X-Beam. Ash. Rob, give me control. We'll save them with the Ash. Think, think. Why? We can't connect with the remote. The T-Link system's been activated. Nani, what? The system was in sleep mode. There's no way it could be turned on if no one was in the cockpit. Then how did it start moving by itself? Could it be? Come. And off he goes, because Ing's a magic baby. Doing remote controlling robots before Benaji even thought about it. Heh, so the last of the Ravens is a Phoenix, huh? What can a patchwork mech like that do? It dodged? Open the cockpit hatch. There's no one's piloting it. It's responding to Ing's voice. Reset the harmonic assistor. Disable the psychic limiter. All RTE levels reset. Ing! Captain, Ing has boarded the Ash. What? Jonathan's just like, what the f... Not only that, the Ash's T-Link system is sending out a telekinesis alpha pulse. Ing's psychic? But this sensation, it's... like it's Ing, but also like it isn't. I knew it. What is it? Ing didn't just activate the T-Link system, but also the Uranus system. What? Hey. So, you dodged one of my shots, but next time it wouldn't be so easy. And now Ing's just like... You don't think you'll get away? Ah, I see the real you has finally come out. Well then, let's see your power. If you don't go all out, you'll be hunted down by my Gali Nagant. And now we've got to beat it up with his Ing. And so Ing's got S ranks in everything for this while he's got bullshit mode on. And also he comes out of 150 juice and he now has TK level 4. He's got a Nendo field and double image. It's pretty free. So he's got the Roche Saber. The thingy rifle S. Graviton rifle and the T-Link saber. So, shall we start anything to go on with the T-Link saber? You'll say you'll hunt me? Yep, just like I did with the Huckabeans. That's not right. The one who's being hunted is you! By the Ash! Ing's not so good at the trash talk then, apparently. Full contact.
所詮は寄せ集めの期待か。容
Think
赦
you're
は
pretty
しない。
bad, huh?
スラッシャー。
Alright, you're dead. Slasher, lock on.
回れ。切り裂け。
Stupid Huckabee bullshit. I'm alright. Are you aware you're in a Huckabee? I mean... You fucking are. Let's do the graviton rifle.
獲物はお前だ。
Yeah, like he just got the sword backwards on his arm.
行け。
そんなもので邪魔をするな。グラビトンナイフ投げ払え。
Graviton rifles straight from the Mark III.
寄せ集めで作った機体といえど、そこそこのパワーはあるようだな。
That's some power you got there, but not good enough.
.そこのあなた、正々堂々と勝負よ。食らったか。だがトロニウムレブに異常はない。追い詰める。スラッシャーロックオン。
Doing that if you want, lady, but I mean, you can also just like, not keep doing that one move. You never get the points of capes on robots because they're cool.
見せてやる。
This one's got the cape because otherwise it'll fall apart. So, like straight up, just it'll fall apart if they didn't have tarps on it to cover up loads of bits.
勢いだけだよな。どこへ行く気だ。
And Gunbusters was a defensive thing because it's the Buster Shield.
回れ。切り裂け。
But it's basically the point of a cape on a robot is the same point as a cape on a person, which is there isn't really one. So Hizumaru's like, well, I've been able to figure out a few things. All that's left. The Kuragane's back! It's timing. If you're still alive when we meet next, I hope to be your opponent again. Off she goes. You won't escape! Get! Get! Ing! Ing, what's the matter? Professor Nate, how's Ing? It seems he fainted from using that power. He just recently awakened. He seems to have calmed down, but he doesn't remember anything after boarding the Ash. Huh? How about his psychic abilities? Afterwards, the test showed him still emitting telekinesis alpha pulses. In short, he's awakened as a psycho driver. That's strange. Up till now, he showed no signs of psychic abilities. I'd heard from Dr. Kobayashi that there are cases where the abilities suddenly awaken. But to be able to activate the T-Link system from outside the mech like that. Moreover, being able to do the adjustments in such a short time, being able to control it as well as Kasua or I. Professor Umiya, can you explain it so that we'll understand? No. Though I looked through the data, I can't confirm it with what Dr. Kobayashi had said. And then Kirk internally, It could be related to the Uranus system's black box. With Major Ingram gone, analysis would be difficult. He might be using a thing that only Ingram could use? Wonder what Ing's deal is. His name's Ing, you say? Let's think about that. But still, to have that level of power right after awakening is... I think Ing's abilities and skills were owned with the Gaia Sabers. From what I found from looking into Code Evil, the abilities are developed while the pilots sleep. Code Evil? The codename of that Huckabee with the black wings. That's what the team developing the Ash called it. That Code Evil seemed to be targeting Ing almost exclusively. Might be related to Ing's past. Could that also be a Gaia Sabers unit? Ariel said she didn't recognise it, but if this Code Evil is coming after Ing, then it's pretty likely. Whatever the case, until Ing's memories return, we're gonna have more luck asking Ariel. And now elsewhere, Ing's data wasn't there. That's correct. Is it possible it was erased? It's possible, but unless we know why he's escaped, I don't know if we can say for sure. In that case, are the Gaia Sabers training psycho drivers? Not as far as I know. However, they were studying artificial humans. Huh? That was Project Idealance. I'm an artificial human created by that. Jinzo Ningen. You wouldn't know it from looking at you. We're not based on robotics, but more like a hybrid human. The structure and makeup is nearly the same as a human, but my capabilities are enhanced greatly. And his display is, so you're similar to me. Huh. You are you? Yeah, a lot of stuff's happened. We know a few other artificial humans. And I was like, oh, so that's why they didn't panic. Ariel there, you designed for battle? Actually, I'm a bit different. The Idealists are designed to be the ruling class. Devan and I are the test modules of that project. The ruling class? So you'd lord over humans? That was the final goal of the project, to remove as many of the uncertain elements of humanity as possible, and to make a leader to rule kindly with a stable way of resolving conflict. However, after our test models were made, due to the death of our maker, Professor Enzo Ozanu, the project was halted. But didn't the Gaia Sabers know his intentions in helping with this project? Yes, they needed an ideal, an artificial human with high battle ability, but that was not Professor Ozanu's goal. And Jonathan's like, we're calmly discussing this, but I'm pretty sure that Project Idealance was made for that purpose too. Ariel, was there any other reason you wanted to leave the Gaia Sabers? Yes, my mech and divans, the Allesgeist. They're powered by the Falcon, the core of the Jetst. The Jetst is that Einst thing, right? Right, they took that thing's core and made it into a power source for a mech. That seems a little bit reckless. Not just that, it's dangerous. There's things like the Rhine Weistrider, but can you really control the core of the Jetst? The Flickerite Geist was defective, so can't use the Falcon as a generator. But Divan's Allesgeist uses not only the core, but the living portion of the Jetst. So, unlike the Rhine Weistrider, which was made by humans and modified by the Einst, they're probably keeping a lid on that fact, so in the worst case scenario, the Allesgeist could become something like the Jetst. That's right. Was the Allesgeist created by Project Idealance? Officially that's the case, but it was created in cooperation with the Center Project, which means that project's under management of the Gaia Sabers. Those two, Hugo and Aqua, do you think they know this? If they do, then they're being silent somehow. The Gaia Sabers seem to use more underhanded tactics than the others we've encountered. I don't know if this is related, but look at this image. Ah, this is that mech that appeared here when we were fighting the guests. That's the Kerbalion. That thing came here? So they came from the gears to the surface. Wait, you know these things? Yeah, they got in our way a whole lot down there. This turned out to be more than I thought. Jinrai, Kerbalion, Code Evil, if they are machines affiliated with the Gaia Sabers. You're saying they have reasons to be our enemies? I won't go that far, as we don't know, but... Ariel, what will you do after this? There are other suspicious things about the Gaia Sabers. My goal is, before it's too late, I want to expose those points. Understood. Carla, could you call everybody else in? Got it. So in the briefing room of the Tesla Labs, it seems like the Steel Dragons are en route to Hickam Base. I plan on going with Ariel and Ryodo's group to Hawaii. There, we'll meet with Gilliam, and we'll leave her in his care. Are you going to Hawaii with the Kuragane? No, the Kuragane will stay at TLI. Yasura and the Ryujinki will be leaving, and it's possible the Yokijin will come again. What happens twice will happen 3 times, they say. That woman, Kukuru, will come again. We'll be ready for her when it happens. What about Ing? He's also a fugitive, so I'm thinking about leaving him with Gilliam. Is that alright, Ing? I understand. As for the Ush, we can't reset the T-Link system ever since that thing happened. So, in short, only In can operate it. We need to send it to Easy to have Professor Kobayashi do a system check. But in Moon Dwellers, we can put anyone in it, so they obviously reset the bullshit. And told him to fuck off. Then we'll take the Ush with us as well. I'd like to go too. Me too, I'm also worried about the Yokijin. Then we'll go too. The professors can board the Excellence Rescue. Oh, and we're still holding on to the Fair Lioness. Can you take it to Lieutenant Latuni? Sure thing. Then everyone, get ready for departure. Understood. Brooklyn, let us go pay our respects to Master. Yes, sir. So I guess I'll go see Mr. Ushu and tell him he's cool. Miss Ariel. Ing, you want to know about your past, right? Yeah. When I was part of the Beta Sabers, we received word that one unit has launched out of the ground Christmas. That was you, deserting. That was the first time I saw you. You asked your affiliation but got no response, nor did we know why you were deserting. I was able to restrain you, and Divan captured your mech. And then I self-destructed and escaped in the pod. Yep, after we returned to base, I looked for your data, but there was nothing. I see. Sorry I couldn't tell you anything important. No, it's fine. Then internally, if that's Code Evil is actually a Gaia Saber unit, then do they know that Ing is a psychic? Back to Paris. Lord Ite, the Omega and Beta Sabers have both confirmed that number 22 is at Tesla Labs. Not only is he working with the Steel Dragons, but his abilities seem to have awakened. Well, this is a better result than I could have imagined. This is divine intervention, a blessing from God. Then should we commence with the plan? Yes, it's time to guide Mr. President onto the stage. We got Fair Lioness. Good.